said about Kevala Samadhi. What?
Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Vikalpa Samadhi.
What you say you go into Samadhi?
Actually, Sahaja Samadhi is a normal way.
Natural. Yes.
Natural way.
Yes.
Actually, Samadhi is Sahaja.
Yeah. But some people talk about Nirvikalpa.
Nirvikalpa is continuing there, that's all. It's not a different thing. You are not going to return back.
No.
To this body. Fully you will go there.
Okay.
Where the awareness is standing, that world we are experiencing. Srividya is a journey from annamaya to anandamaya. The annamaya world, example, one person is working in a construction site. Morning to evening he is working. Even if he has some kind of emotional problems, if he is working, he will be paid. But somebody they can understand their emotions. They can control their emotion. They can understand their emotion. Why I am talking like this. I feel angry. I feel stressed. I know. Because of this, So, they became master on their annamaya, mental wealth.
Yes.
Then he will become site supervisor.
Okay.
Supervisor. Because he can control others' emotions.
Yes.
Because he can understand himself.
Yes.
Then he will get more paid. He will get more money freedom and time freedom he will get. Somebody will go, then he came to annamaya mental wealth. What I am talking about PANCHAKOSHASHUDHI, how it is happening. Somebody will come to what is happening behind the emotions.
Yes.
He can assess the energy of the people. Okay?
Like a mystic.
Yeah. You are from Sweden, you are working in the construction site, I said.
Yeah.
You said something like that. That's why I took that example. Somebody can understand assess the energy of the people through the emotion, how the energy is traveling through the brains. Then he will say, give motivation or give threatening.
Yes.
He is working with the people and he can clearly assess. In this particular site, 123 employees should work. Through their brain, how much energy will come to out. They can destroy reconstruction of a flat. They can destroy this area. This much of the area of the flat they can demolish. He can assess the energy. How much energy should come to outside through the brains of these people. Assistant may say 123 is needed. You said 24 is needed or 23. He can assess how much energy will come to outside. Then he will become a business owner.
Yes.
He is in the pranamaya energy world. That prana I said about. That prana is traveling through the brain to brain and working. So he will get more time freedom and money freedom. He's a business owner. After that, he will put the money in share market example. If he put in share market, the candle is going down. Hundreds of thousands of employees are working in different companies and it is going down through the brain, that energy. That is showing in the share market, of the graph of the share market. He became an investor. He will get more money freedom and time freedom. Nobody is working for something directly. It's indirect working. Same way. Then he come to Vijnanamaya question. But it is in the only one single matter he is developing like this. But in real spirituality, all aspects of the life you can develop like this and go to eternal freedom of the death and birth cycle also. From death and birth cycle of also. That is Mahasamadhi, the last. Eternal freedom. I said the Kumbh Mela and sannyasi came and from after bath came and sit became Samadhi. His guru also was like that. His name is Triveni Guri Baba. Named by Guru. Triveni Sangamu. Says that place he chose before the Samadhi, Mahakumbha Mela. I went there. So this is a process. So if you can develop to the pranamaya kosha, you can understand the energy is working. We people are energy. Form. Death means we have 5 bodies: annamaya, manomaya, pranamaya, vijnanamaya, anandamaya. Now we see the death is the detachment of the annamaya kosha only. Means we have the Panchakoshas, water, fire, air, 5 elements, ether. So the normal death is the detachment of the water and the earth element only of this body. That is the detachment. That is the death. The normal death is the detachment of the earth element and the water element. Agni, Vayu, Akasha, fire, air and ether. The physical world. So that is a normal death. The mind is air, fire and ether.
Okay.
It's not detaching. So this can travel to, because if I am dying, actually the separation is happening of the annamaya to the other bodies. The other body is not separated, not decoded.
Yes.
That is the soul, that is the mind. My mind will continue like this. Can travel to other mind and hypnotize them and possess them. Sometimes people will, when I remove the negative entities from the people, split personality, they will come out and start to talk. No. So actually, that's when we have the body, with inside the body, with this body, through the sadhana, we can decode these 3 elements. This decoding of these 3 elements. Decoding of these 3 elements, we can do the Srividya sadhana.
Okay.
From annamaya to anandamaya, because we have to separate the prana, means the fire element, air element, then it became the akasha, tattva, either space. That is Mahasamadhi. Through the practice, go to Samadhi and return back.
What Samadhi? Savikalpa.
Savikalpa Samadhi. Because there is have some kind of vikalpa, some kind of the bija is there.
There's many different Samadhi.
Yeah, right? Different Samadhis.
Kevala.
Yeah, in the Yoga Sutra, according to Yoga Sutra, Nirbija Samadhi, Rudambara Prajna, Sabija Samadhi, Savikalpa Samadhi, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So different. It should be it should be for experience that.
Yes.
Not to talk about that. But actually,
that's why I come.
How to go there?
Yes.
That is our question. From this level, how to go there? those are experience levels, should be experienced. So, simply we can say Savikalpa Samadhi and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Savikalpa means we will go to Samadhi, then we can return back to this world. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, we will not go to return back to this world. That I said about the Triveni Baba of Triveni Sangamam, Mahakumbha Mela.
The Mahasamadhi.
That is Mahasamadhi. So, we have the desire. If you suppress your desire, you cannot go to Samadhi. You have to handle the desire, go beyond that. That is Tantra. What is the difference of Tantra and Yoga means? Srividya. In Tantra, if you are interested for an apple, which is keeping in front of you, but you have to stop your desire and go to inside. So desire is outstaged. I have to eat, watch, smell, sound. It is through the sensory experience, it should go to outside. That is desire actually. It should be returned back to inside, then go to Samadhi. So, that desire, it is outside. Through the sadhana, you should turn to inside, in faith. For that, in yoga, you are not looking there. No need of that. I leave this. Concentrate to inside. But if you have desire, if you have very less desire with the past birth or sadhana, it will be work out. But if you have desire, sometimes you will look like this. It is sitting there. Again it is tempting. So Tantric style is how you are taking that apple and cutting a portion. Smell, sound, visual, eat with a meditative way. You can throw it out. Even if you keep there, it will not go to disturb you. With awareness. If you do with awareness, if you do without awareness, it will turn to an addiction. Always you will go behind the apple, for an apple. Even same like sex. Sexual meditations have in Tantra. Vijnana Bhairava Tantra and Srividya also. But it is a scientific search to inside. From where the happiness is coming. Male and female inside, Shiva and Shakti, it's inside. So in Lila Sasrama it is called a last, starting from Srimada Simharaji, figure of the deity. When finish, Shiva Shakti Aikya Rupani Sriridharan. It's mix of the figure of the Shiva and Shakti, female and male. Jogini, that is yoga. Through the 5 sensory experience, we can connect with this universe. The thought process will stop. Yoga is Chittavritti Nirodhanaha. Patanjali says, stop your thought process. That is yoga.
Yes.
If you can stop your thoughts, you can come to present. Thoughts always will be past or future. If you are looking me, can you think about me?
Not when I look. No.
You have to go to past. Thought always will be past. 5 sensory experience always will be present. You go to past and think about future.
Yeah, I know. This is why I want to meet you, because before this was natural, very natural thing. Like, okay, this is present, and okay, this is thought, illusion, dream. This is real. This is just thought. But now I have been living more in thought and the thought is very, not like before. Before it was natural. Before I have like thought that always like right thought, if you understand.
Okay. You are trapped by the thoughts, overthinking, no?
Yeah, and I have, something happened.
Yeah.
In the past, I meet different people.
Oh.
People, with problems.
Mental problem.
Yeah, and I think you call it Sahaja Samadhi, or also in Zen, Satori.
Oh.
No thought. Fully
So
clear.
you met or you attained?
I attained.
Oh.
And in this state, I talk to someone who I also think attained. But what happened this moment was like I take this energy of this. Do you understand? So I create like a very like your creation is like instantaneous when you are pure consciousness. You create like this. So it's like I'm not sure if this is what happened, but I get this thought and I create problems with random thought from outside.
Yeah.
This is basically what happened, and I can sit for 3 days, but still just have. I have all like right knowledge, but stuck in head.
Okay.
If it makes sense.
Yeah, actually it is happening. Desire is pullbacking. So actually, how the mind is creating, how the thought process is generating.
Yeah.
That is how the origin of the thought process. We have to address on that one first. For example, this is a piece of biscuit.
Yeah.
If you like small, I am giving this one.
Yeah. Thank you.
You just ask me, can you please give
Can you
it?
please give it to me?
Then I return back.
Yeah.
Then the energy will go to thought process. How I can attain that? Why he is
One
doing like
millisecond.
this? The thought process is starting from there.
Yeah.
How the desire is happening? This is coming. If something is coming against the desire, then only the energy will go to thought process. But if you can fulfill your desire, there is no thought process. You just ask me again, please.
Yeah. Can I have this? And you
What
say,
is next? You will start to eat or smell and you fulfilling your desire.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm aware of this.
Yes, you are. Means the thought process is starting when the desire is
Coming.
stopping or blocking. Some energy is coming against the desire. Then only the thought process is starting. Right?
Yeah.
That's why I said so if you go to direct Samadhi, you have to address the desire. Before that, you should address your desire. You cannot keep away or you cannot ignore that. If you ignore, if you go to higher level of Sadhori, it will do the revenge. That's why I said Tantra is more easy to handle the desire than yoga. Tantric path is more easy to handle the desire than yoga. So yoga is strictly avoiding the desires and go to meditate or go to Samadhi. But it is very, very difficult. It's very easy to say. But if you address the desire like apple example, then simply you can avoid the desire and go to higher level. Transform the desire. then the Kundalini will start to run through the Sushumna to Sahasrara. That is actually Samadhi. So, normally the Kundalini is starting from the legs and come to Mooladhara and rotating like a snake. Like a dam. The process is like a dam. The different rivers are coming and joining and hit in the wall of the dam and rotating there. Same like energy is coming through the two legs and in the Mooladhara. From there, it is rising and coming through the sex organ. It is calling Brahma, the creator, vibrational field of the creator. That is chakra of Brahma. Deities are chakra swarupa, figure in chakras, wheels, holy wheels. So Brahma.
Yeah.
Then energy is coming through the heart chakra. It is calling Vishnu. Means it is the motivational energy, love.
Yeah.
If you can motivate 100 people, if you can motivate 1,000 people, your salary will increase, your money will increase. Lakshmi. Lakshmi means money. Vishnu's wife is Lakshmi. It will increase. Amma is hugging the people. The Vishnu energy is activated. The healing process will happen. So money is coming naturally. Here is the samhara. I said the anandamayakoshas.
Yeah, as I
This
see,
healing energy is coming.
but this is only one way to see. Like when you say healing energy is coming, from your level of consciousness or awareness, this is how you see it, or this is, or like this. This is also just one way to understand. You know,
But many different ways are there.
there's so many. There's so many.
This
different
is
ways.
very easy to understand the things, symbolize the things.
Exactly, ways to understand.
We can talk and symbolize about all of
Yes,
these things
yes.
through this.
But
That's why I am using Srividya to teach people the reality of the spiritual development.
yeah.
So, Ajna Chakrandara Alastar Rudra Grandhi Vipedani. So, saying by Lila Sasnam. Manipurandra Vishnu Grandhi Vipedani. Ajna Chakrandara Alastar Rudra Grandhi Vipedani.
Yeah.
So, Rudra Samharam. If you are angry, you will send like this from here. Master. So, from here, that is Samhara, destroyer. Creator, sustaining, destroyer. The Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara.
Okay.
All deities are these vibrations of prana. So, what is Palari Madhanam? In Hindu system, is saying a story of Purana, Devas and Apsaras. They did the Palari Madhanam. So, it is a symbolic representation of the Kundalini and Java. In the old people was in their time preparing ghee or butter. How prepare that means through this. In India, the people there, in the milk they will fix a stump and twine, use a twine and tie with a twine and both sides they will do like this. Then this milk will, the curd will rotate in this pot and they will generate the butter. So this is a symbolic representation of the Palari Madanam in the Bhagavata says, in Hindu main scripture. The Devas and Asuras doing the sea, on the sea they did this Madana for take Amrita, the nectar. If you will get nectar, you will be eternal. You will not die. That is the concept. For that they are doing the Amrita, for Amrita they are doing the Palari Madana. With the two sides. The rope is Vasugi, snake. Devas in the head side. Asuras in the head side. Devas in the tail side. And they started to do this one. So many things came. Kalabuda means a poison came first. Because it is, then the world will burn. That's why Mahadeva Shiva took and ate that. Then Parvati will keep here, catch on his neck. It became here fixed. That is why Nilakanda, blue color of neck of Shiva, is stuck here. So, after later that, the nectar came finally. Immediately catch this nectar and ran away the Asuras. Then Devas did prayer to Vishnu. Vishnu became the figure of Devi, Mohini, and came and cheat the Asuras and with her beauty, cheat the Asuras and return back to this nectar to Devas. They will become the Amaras, means the deathless state. So, this is the story, simply. This is symbolic representation of Kundalini and these kind of negative entities and everything. Ghost type of energies. That is calling Asuras. So, good supporting angels. That is calling Devas. So, it is doing this. The stump fixed on a tortoise, then doing this Palari Madana. This tortoise is a symbol of a yogi. His 5 sensory experiences keep to inside, pull back to inside, and that is the meditation stage. The Meru is, the stump is the Sushumna or backbone, the Sushumna. Sushumna means, So the main nervous system, which is normally visible. So this is Jaba, Palari Madana. The Vasu is Kundalini. This snake is Kundalini serpent, holding by the Asuras and Devas. Asuras are negative entities, Devas are positive entities. This is the Japa is the Palari Madana. That's process. After Japa, the energy will come. If you have the emotional blockages, the desire, the unfulfilled desires, these are emotional blockages. I said how the thought process starting. This thought process, these unfulfilled desires will cause to change your brain neurotransmitters became negative. Adrenaline, cortisol, noradrenaline. Then, if you have negative neurotransmitters, the negative entities like ghost type of energies will come and start to disturb you more and more. More and more thought process will come. If you have negative holding of the negative entities, your thought process will increase. It's natural process. If you have positive entities, then they will bring the positive brain neurochemical combination, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, endorphin. Then you can tap the positive memory from your brain area. If you are quarreling with somebody, some beloved somebody, you cannot see the positive side of that person, any memory. Because your chemicals are negative, neurotransmitters are negative. You can access only the negative incidents from related to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you are in love with somebody, you cannot see any negatives from that, negative memory from that, related to that person. The same way, the energy will directly go to mind. Kundalini energy. When you start to do the japa or meditation, Kundalini will rise, start to rise. It will go to mind. The mind is connected with these negative deities. They will increase your emotional problems, your thought process. You cannot do higher level of thoughtless stage. You cannot continue there. In between it will go to mind. It will generate the thought process. Anxiety, stress or something. So then if you do the Devi worship, Devi will come and take the nectar from Asuras to Devas, the positive energy. The energy will turn to positive entities by the help of Devi. Then the Kundalini will start run through the Sushumna to Sahasrara. That is Shiva. That's why Devi is calling Devi in Lila Sahasramam as Shiva Jnana Pradayini, Shiva Duti, the messenger of Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
She is giving the knowledge of Shiva, the consciousness, the ultimate consciousness. That is Samadhi. Can give by Devi. If you do the Devi worship, Devi can simply turn the Kundalini through the Sushumna to Sahasrara. We can worship Devi as mother. Then we have the archetype of the female as a sex symbol normally, everybody. But if you worship as mother, the female as mother, then naturally the Swadhisthana, the sex center will overcome the Kundalini. The Kundalini is sexual energy. It should overcome from the Swadhisthana chakra, sex center, to higher level. But many people are trapped in the sex center. They are always thinking about female. But if you do the Devi sadhana, Devi is standing with the open breast, Mahakali, then you can feel the mother's milk. After a small clash, you will come to the motherly figure of the breast of the female. You can simply overcome the Swadhisthana chakra. Then if you look, you can feel the motherly figure in every woman. You can simply overcome that level. Because brain need images, then only go to process. Then the brain can process only images. So otherwise, this desire will create more problem. The sexual desire, because what is the importance of sex means?
As I see it, it's very simple. Desire is future.
Yeah, correct.
And it makes you, and this is, if you're not present, this is why I...
this yesterday is future, but our birth is happening by the desire. Human being is not, don't have the, soul actually. The desire is soul actually.
Yeah.
Desire is taking birth.
Yeah, but like you said...
Desire is taking birth.
Yes.
So I have to fulfill in future. That is desire. This is a very big power. It is not a simple one because this is the root cause of our birth. If there is no desire, there is no birth. So we cannot simply avoid that. We cannot imagine that I am in present. It's an imagination. And if you do the mindfulness or vipasana, the people I will teach you just to be thoughtless, be here and now and thoughtless state. After some time, completely thought process will stop. There is no thought process. I am in present. But it is a thought process. He is thinking I am in present. It is a thinking, it's a thought. It's not a real state of present. Because this is very, very deep.
Yes.
Having very
But
deep.
this is what I try to explain to you. But I talk from mind, but I still have to try to explain. Sometimes when I remember, this is it. It's like you cut the root. And I say, perfect. There is no mind. It's not a thought. But now I'm here with all this, it's like a screen with thought, almost.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And so much of this
It's
is,
very brilliant.
and so much is
very
like
smart.
wrong thought. And
So
it's like
that's why I said
a million.
it is in subconscious mind actually. Mind have lots of
Yeah,
layers.
and it all come up all the time. And before, it was very simple. Like I said before, it was natural. Then I make some mistakes. Spend time with some people. Make some mistakes, wrong knowledge, whatever. And like I have to get back to my senses. Like you say, get back to the senses. So I can consciously stop thought again and go within. And when I try
what I am saying, to stop the thought process, through the thought, if you try to stop your thought, it will increase.
This is exactly.
You have to understand that the thought process is working just the opposite. If you think I don't need thought process, it will increase. If I am saying, don't be fearful, I am going to say something, immediately the fear will come.
But this is what I said before.
What I am saying, it is very easy in Tantra. We are doing in Tantra system. If you just activate your sense organs, the thought process will automatically stop. It is just opposite.
I know.
That is puja actually. If you ringing bell and dhubam and deepam, stimulating 5 senses, your thought process will automatically cut off.
I'm aware.
Clear? So, that is actually easy. Because Patanjali says yoga chittavritti nirodhanaha. Stop your mind. That is yoga. Thought process. To stop the thought process, you can increase your sensation, experience of the sense organs. Breathe. If you can concentrate to breathe, immediately your thought process will stop. But if you have desire, more desire, it is very difficult. To stop desire and along with that, if you try to stop the mind, it is very, very difficult. Because when you stop something, it will be more activate the mind, according to mind. But it is something like female and male style. Example, in yoga, if you are, that is something like male style. This conquering the mind. Yeah. But in Tantra, it is like feminine, means how the ladies are taking the things. It is nicely they will travel along with that and neutrally they will turn back. That is more easy. There is no need to fight with desire. Because
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, if you can be more aware about your desire, you can conquer your desire easily. That is the way of Tantra, Srividya. So, apart from that, we need the support of the higher level deities. We have higher level vibrations in the universe. Lots of higher level vibrations we need. The support of the Devi, Tripura Kali. Support of this kind of deities. I showed the movement of the coin in your hand with mantra. I did that. Because of the support of the deity, I am doing that. Because I need the support of the deity not for this all of this stuff, to overcome the belt of the pranamaya kosha, of the negative entities, black magic, ghost type of negative energy, lots of negative energies are there. They are sensing one person is going to start to go to Samadhi. They will immediately, they can understand immediately because we are negative. Basically, we have the more connection with them as actually than the positive deities. So they will immediately find out that and they will try to block that person. First we have to face them. They are working through our desire. They will make people as depressed, anxious, tense through the negative brain chemical combination. I showed one patient. He was sleeping continuously. Mm-hmm. What is the reason? Doctors find out after the research the melatonin, the neurotransmitter of sleep, is increasing. Don't know how. With 6 years, he was suffering. Spent lots of money, no result. But with a small healing of Tantric by Devi healing, removed that sleep and we played cricket. How it is happening? Energy is controlling your mind.
Yeah.
We have to know about the energy world, pranamayakosha. Then annamaya to anandamaya. The pranamaya is center. If you can understand pranamayakosha, you can understand everything. How the prana is working. I said the secret of behind the success of in the construction field. I said the example. Mm-hmm. Same like that in every field. Mm-hmm. The people will attract to you if you have positive vibration. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, the people will go away from you if you have negative entities. Mm-hmm. So bring good positive entities to your prana body is the first step to become successful, to go to Samadhi.
This is with Shaktipat, what you do with Shakti. This is Shaktipat Diksha.
Yeah, I am doing Shaktipat to remove the negative entities from your chakra, prana body. Then somebody will come out and start to talk. I am this person with the 50, 20 years, 30 years. Not for everybody, but everybody have this kind of negativity.
അമ്മയോ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടോ അമ്മ അച്ഛൻ അച്ഛൻ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടോ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടല്ലേ പിന്നെ അച്ഛനും കൂട്ടത്തിലുണ്ടോ അച്ഛനും മോടെ കൂടെ ഈ ശരീരത്തുണ്ടോ അല്ലേ മോടെ കൂടെ ഈ ശരീരത്തുണ്ടോ അച്ഛൻ പ്ലീസ് ഭദ്രകാളിലേക്കും ശ്രീ പരാശക്തി എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി ഞാൻ പോവാ അത് എന്റെ കാര്യം എനിക്കറിയാം
Everybody. But if the personality is weak of this guy, they can possess fully. They will come out and start to talk. Otherwise it will go. The personality is strong, it will discern, they will go. Then they can feel some kind of freedom, relaxation after the Shakti. They can connect with the deity of Devi, of the peace vibration. Then they can understand the frequency difference before and after Shakti. Through the java, he can maintain that. He can go to pranamaya. Slowly. Then the people can themselves, they can understand themselves, how it is working. Then the books, holy scriptures, we can understand reality, how it is working. Naturally, the material success will come.
The thing is, when we talk about this now, I have a lot of insight into everything you say. I am aware of all these things you talk about, everything. It's just when you become invested in mind after Samadhi.
1 minute, just sound. You are very Good questions you are asking. Very nice level. Okay. Please.
Yeah, I just say I am aware of what you talk about, everything, and I understand what you mean with tantric, and I understand what you do and how you work. But there are some things, like you said, this samadhi.
Can I record your thoughts?
Record?
Can I record your thoughts?
Sure.
Then later I can see. Good questions, that's why I am.
Okay. But when you do...
By the support of Devi energy, it is an upliftment of the next level. They remove the negative entities, clear the desire, and the desire should turn to the Sushumna path. Desire is needed. Desire is guiding you to Samadhi. Desire energy is go through the Sushumna, you will go to Samadhi. If you go through the Ida and Pingala to Ajna Chakra, it is going to outside. The first level, the Kundalini is rising through the Ida and Pingala, through Ajna to outside by the negative entities.
Oh, okay.
Remove the negative entities and connect to Devi, then it will run positively to here. Vibration will come here first.
Mm-hmm.
The Ajna Chakra will vibrate here, slightly. This is from negative to positive, that is the first task. Second task, the positive vibrational field, positive pathway of the Kundalini through Ida and Pingala, through the Ajna to outside. Now it is working positively. The desire is fulfilling by the support of the Deity, the law of attraction. You watch the law of attraction, without touch,
You know...
That should happen because we have to clear our desire part. Our wish is happening. Then the desire became complete and slowly, along with that, slowly the Kundalini will start to run through the Sushumna, go to inside and go to Samadhi. The steps are there, clearly. So, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Chaturvida Purushartha of a Hindu. Responsibility means, Purushartha means Dharma, ethics, the real path of ethics. We have to, through Dharma, we have to earn money. Artha means money. Dharma, Artha, 4 legs of that. Dharma, Artha, through the dharmic path, ethics path, we have to earn money, Artha. With that money, we have to fulfill our desire. Means Dharma, Artha, Kama. Kama means desire. Then you will get moksha, mukti, eternal freedom, enlightenment. Dharma, through ethical way, we have to earn money. Artha, through that earn money, that money we have to fulfill our desire, Kama. Then the rebirth seed is not there. That rebirth seed is desire. To experience this desire, it will fulfill through the meditative way. Otherwise, it will go to addiction. If you are without meditation, if you fulfill your desire, it will forever, always you will be in desire. You will go behind the ladies. So, if you through meditative way, if you can overcome that desire, then go to Samadhi. This structure is there clearly. This is not simply happening the explosion. So, the structure is there. Step by step you can understand and go. But normally people are thinking it is like a blind way of going something somewhere. Someday it will come. It is not like that. May have some kind of danger also. Many people are affected by bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, because the over Kundalini rising is known as bipolar disorder, you know.
Yeah.
They will be manic depression. Some days they will be very happy because of the very spiritual, very blissful. They will take money and give for everybody without awareness. So, this very higher manic level. After that, same Kundalini go to depression for next 1 month, completely depression. Utter depression. Many people are committing suicide. because of this bipolar disorder. It is not a joke. It is a very sad situation. It is wrong Kundalini awakening. I asked many people, do you have any past history of meditation? I did yoga. This kind of way they will talk. It is very difficult. Example, if your experience will increase, what will happen? Sometimes you will be going to very high happiness, sometimes go to very negative. That is manic depression, bipolar. So people should have medicine. It's a very difficult situation. Because of the wrong Kundalini awakening is known as Kundalini syndrome. Normally now people saying like that. That's Kundalini syndrome create the stomach issues, shoulder pain, headache, sleeplessness, emotional imbalance. Lots of problem will create. The proper way of sadhana is needed. That is Srividya actually. By the support of Devi, if you can do.
It's Shakti, but good for the brain.
Very good. You can feel after that.
Yes. Okay. Maybe have some brain.
If you do the Devi sadhana, actually this Shakti path is not mere a cleaning process, it's an initiation. Diksha.
Yes.
Then you can do the Devi mantras. Devi, you can do the chant the Devi mantras and meditations. Then, if you do the Panchakosha Sadhana, it is an initiation for Panchakosha Sadhana. Daily you can do the Surya Namaskaram, sun salutation and pranayama for physical body cleaning. Mental body cleaning, you can say the affirmations, the positive dialogues to shape your personality, desire. I am being better, I am confident, I am not comparing with anybody. This kind of many subconscious negative generation is there. Negative generating things are there. Dialogues are there. The self-talks will be negative. I have bad luck. I am not a lucky person. This kind of things are say. So if you do the affirmation, subconscious level, daily if you repeat that, it will shape your personality like a garden. Normally it is happen like a normal forest. So affirmation for annamaya shudhi, purification of mental body. So everything is needed to go to higher level of samadhi. Physical body for sun salutation, yoga or pranayama we have to do. For probiotic food for that. Anandamayakoshas, the psychological affirmation. Pranamaya, for pranamaya purification and strengthen the pranamaya kosha, we have to do the japa of Devi. Mantra japa, Srividya mantra japa, then the vibration will be positive. The people will be attracted on you. You will become your brain will start to produce the positive brain chemicals with this energy. Then you will become happy. There is no thought process. If you are at the higher level, there is no thought process. If you go to down level, this area of thought process and goes negative energies. If you come to positive vibration field, the positive brain neurochemicals will come. There is no negative thought process. If you have negative brain neurochemicals, the negative thoughts will come. So bring here of positive vibrational frequency. So that is pranamaya kosha, cleaning. If you come to vijnanamaya kosha, you need purification of vijnanamaya kosha through meditations. We have 5 meditations, 4 meditations daily we have to do. Everything will finish half an hour if you are interested. If you are interested, you can do more. But 20 minutes it will finish. Annamayam, pranayam, vijnanamaya. Vijnanamaya is the knowledge body. We have to clean our knowledge body through the meditation. Then we can understand whether the energy is negative or positive of a person. The dogs can understand the possessed people of ghosts. They will start to bark. That is prana, that is pranamaya kosha. To know the pranamaya kosha, if you do the meditation, You can simply understand. If you are in consciousness, you can understand the energy. Mindfulness or pratyahara dhyana, if you do that, you can understand the energy is negative or positive. That is activation of annamaya. Then you can go to, naturally you will go to anandamayakoshas, happiness body, because your karma will be positive. Because you can understand whether which is negative energy, which is positive energy. Then you can simply take the positive energy, then go to what we are thinking positive is not real positive. What we can experience the energy of positive. Then we can catch that and go. The things will be positive. Your desire also you are turning properly. You are guiding the proper way. Then you can come to anandamayakoshas. That is Srividya. That is Samadhi. Slowly you can go there.